2018 was a huge news year, and along with the crazy stories came some media mishaps.
And here with his top 5 media mishaps of 2018 is Vice President of Business and Culture for the Media Research Center, Dan Gaynor. Dan, Happy New Year to you.
Morning, Dan.
Let's start going down the line. Number 5, you say Paul Krugman?
Well, of course, Paul Krugman, because the idea that America is part of the axis of evil. I mean, you go back in history and you look at who the original axis with, Germany, Japan, and Italy, or the George W. Bush axis of evil. It doesn't matter. To say the United States is evil is just so over the top. That's even bad for the New York Times.
Well, that's how the left really feels. I mean, that's the ultimate manifestation of blame America first, is America then is bad. So he's just exposing himself for what he is. Paula Ferris, now watch this attempted, I don't know, interview of Beto O'Rourke. Watch this.
You're a rock star.
No, there's just so many great
really
people
are.
who are.
You can't go anywhere without getting...
Hey. You're a rock star.
Well, if you look at the very end of that clip, just the way she fixes her hair, it just adds a schoolgirl moment to an already embarrassing thing. We expect journalism. You expect people to cover someone who they're talking about to run for president of the United States, to cover him like he's a politician, not like he's somebody like Bon Jovi or somebody.
I like Bon Jovi, but we'll go to your number 3, Jill Filipovich. She is a feminist, and she has this to say about Republican men. Take a look.
Oh, it's just a tweet.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a tweet. Divorce your Republican husbands. Explain why she wrote that tweet.
Well, the idea is that if you're a Republican or a conservative, you must be a misogynist. And, of course, the numerous Republican women who are out there campaigning and in office, I think, would have a little bit of disagreement about that. It's just a standard liberal talking point. If you disagree with them, you're racist, sexist, bigoted in some way, form, or fashion. It's a way of disregarding everybody who opposes them. It's garbage.
Yeah. Speaking of garbage, there's this guy at another network who had this to say about Trump supporters.
Honestly, it felt like we weren't in America anymore. I don't know how to put it any more plainly than that. Americans should not be treating their fellow Americans in this way.
We didn't know which one to pick, so we just picked that one.
Well, we could do an entire program just on Jim Acosta clips. The idea that Jim Acosta is this neutral journalist when he goes out and befouls journalism every time they have a press room. And then, of course, CNN complains, oh, the White House doesn't do these pressers anymore. Is it any wonder you put Acosta and Brian Karem and April Ryan out there, and each one of them worse than the next? It's awful.
Yeah.
Dan, I got to get quickly to Don Lemon defending those protesters you've seen time and time again burning things up. Antifa, listen to this.
It says it right in the name, Antifa, anti-fascism, which is what they were there fighting. Listen, there's, no organization is perfect. There was some violence. No one condones the violence, but there were different reasons for Antifa and for these neo-Nazis to be there.
Dan, your reaction?
Yeah, rationalizing violence is because you agree with it. That's not journalism. That's just unethical.
Yep.
All right, Dan Gaynor, thank you very much.
Picks.
Dan, great stuff. Thanks a lot.